How are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for giving us time for the interview, sir. I have a couple of questions to ask from you. Please,
Yes, sure.
thank you so much, sir. How can a student improve his English, sir?
If we talk about speaking, definitely student will have to listen English language. If he or she doesn't listen to the English language, he won't be able fluently. So this is the major problem that directly we come to the speaking skill. And the first skill, listening, we ignore. So a student or any learner of English, I think he must listen to English language first.
And that's a good answer, sir. My second question is: can online courses be helpful in English?
Definitely, they are helpful because the institutions who are offering these courses, and they are actually experts, and they actually design the course. So I myself am the learner of online course. So this is indeed a very good way of learning English. In this way, not only you learn, but you also get the advantage by the expert people who are offering these type of courses.
Great. Sir, my third question is learning English difficult?
Basically, this is not difficult. Actually, the problem is that in our institutes, in our school and college level, students are taught English just to pass the exams. They are never actually exposed to learn this language. So, in this way, I think they feel with difficulty when they learn it. Otherwise, when you want to learn something, when you want to make passion that you are going to learn English, learning will lead you towards some easier ways to understand the language.
Great. Sir, do we have to learn English grammar also?
In the beginning, your focus should be to listen and to speak. When you have a command over these two skills, listening and speaking, then you can move toward reading and writing. So grammar actually works when you write, and writing is the last skill. So I think in the beginning, any learner of English shouldn't be bothered about learning grammar of English.
Great, sir. Is English grammar difficult?
This is not difficult, I think, because it seems difficult. As I said earlier, we skip first two skills, listening and speaking. We directly come to read and write. So that's why the rules of grammar appear to us difficult. When we have a sufficient command over listening and speaking, then we move to our reading and writing. So when we read attentively, when we read and understand the text, so definitely we understand the structure of sentences, and this structure of sentences and understanding and comprehension help us to understand the grammar. So don't think so grammar is difficult. The way of learning and approaching grammar, that is, I think, very difficult.
Great. Sir, how long will it take for a student to learn English?
It depends upon the passion and the intensity of a student, how much time he spent on learning English. For example, if daily he watches and listens to the YouTube lectures, he communicates with his fellows, he reads short stories, he goes through the dictionary. So I think in a very short span of time, he can make sentences, he can write sentences, even he can read and understand the sentences. So the problem with our student is that in a very short span of time, they want to be a better communicator, they want to be a better writer. But if they put intensity and passion, dedication, they can learn in a very short period of time.
Great, sir. When is the best age to learn English, according to you?
As it is said that learning doesn't have any age,
Yes.
we can learn anything at any age. So it's never too late when you start a new thing. So if a person learns English after he is 20, 25, 30, so indeed it is a very good addition in his profile, in his character. So age, I think, doesn't matter. Age is only a number.
Great. Sir, what are the factors that influence the acquisition of English?
If we talk about modern era where technology dominates in all the fields of life, and when you want to get advantage, fully advantage by technology, you need to face this English language, because the exploring and researching and searching of anything in internet is in English. So students actually get influenced because they have to comment on social media as well. They have to present their likes and dislikes. So I think this is the major factor that demand acquisition of English language from the students.
That's a great answer, sir. How is learning English difficult or different from learning your mother tongue?
Mother tongue can easily be acquired because from the beginning, our national tongue, our mother tongue, we start listening from our houses. Then we start speaking automatically. But when we talk about English, we don't have any speaking environment of English language, whether in our homes or whether in our institutes as well. So that is why when we want to learn English language, it seems a bit difficult.
Sir, how would you differentiate between written and spoken English?
Spoken in English is a bit easier because you can make your opposite person understand your sentence by body language, face expression, your eye contact, your vocal approach, and your gestures. So when you write English, so you have only words to express your ideas. If your words are insufficient or if you use incorrect grammatical structure, so you will be actually in difficulty to making your message understandable to the opposite person. That is why there is a difference between speaking and writing. In spoken, even you can send your message by winking your eye, by moving your head, and by signaling with the help of hand. But in writing, you will have to write, and that written text must be accurate.
Correct, sir. Thank you so much. My next question is which is more important, learning grammar or learning vocabulary?
I believe that learning vocabulary is important. Suppose if you have a good command over grammar and grammatical structure and you lack words, so how will you write and how will you speak? Basically, when you have words, so you can use words in a structure. But if you have only grammar and grammar rules, but you do not have words, so the grammatical structure will not help you anymore.
What word categories are difficult for learner of English?
Word categories that are difficult for learners, advanced level English, and if in the beginning they are reading some literature, literary terms will be difficult for them. So they must start from the beginning. They must read some fundamental words, and they do not need to read the words that are used in various departments, in political language, in law language, in literary language. So I think when they read newspaper present very fundamental and basic vocabulary for the learners. So I think that vocabulary is suitable in the beginning stage.
So it's a very basic question. Is English language an easy language?
Yes, English language is an easy language. Some minutes ago, I told you that the way and approach towards English language is difficult and very complex. So if language is learned according to the demand, according to the norms that we should listen, then we should speak, then read and write. If we follow this pattern of learning by learning these 4 skills, so it becomes easier.
My next question is students who speak perfect English yet are struggling badly with reading and writing assignments. Why is this?
If they are very good speaker, they are feeling difficulties in reading and writing. It is because their reading is very weak. They are only listener, they are only speaker. They do not work on the 3rd skill of reading. When you ignore reading or you do not read or you do not comprehend the text, automatically your writing structure is not improved. So if you want to improve your written text, you have to read and read with understanding. It is not that you are just pronouncing some words and you are unable to understand the meaning. So this is not reading. Reading will be when you will be able to understand and comprehend the text, and then your writing will be improved.
Thank you so much, sir. What should a student know about the vocabulary of English?
A student must have a knowledge of vocabulary because in this way he will be able to speak and it will give him confidence. Moreover, he should have some idea of synonyms, some idea of etymology of words. So when he is a learner, slowly and steadily he becomes aware of the use of vocabulary. That for example, if a student use continuously a word I am happy, so it seems a bit dull. I think he should have some other words, I am glad, I am delighted. So if he knows such use of grammar and vocabulary, he will be able to increase his vocabulary very short span of time.
Great, sir. Where can a student find more information about English learning?
I think the internet is the best source to find plenty of information when you are sitting at home in a leisure way and you are exploring. And I think one of the best ways to learn English is YouTube. If you are exploring learning lectures on YouTube. You will not be actually worried about what to learn, what not to learn. So in this way, if they are staying at their homes, they do not have any access to the institutions and their teachers, they have the access to YouTube, and they can explore and learn much and much by exploring channels on YouTube.
Great. How can a student learn new words quickly?
It is suggested to them that if they come across a new word, they should use that new word in the sentences of his own. He should use that word in 2 or 3 different sentences, and in fact also he should write 2 or 3 sentences on that word. So if he only memorizes the meaning of that word, after some time, if he doesn't use in writing and speaking, then that meaning will be skipped from his mind. So it is better that he should practice speaking and writing some sentences on that word.
Thank you so much, sir. What is the best way to improve English writing?
As I said earlier, that improve English writing is to read English, read and read and read. In this way, a student or learner will be able to get the structure of the text. So many grammatical rules are clear when we read attentively. We are not going to learn each and every rule by following separately grammar books. Reading attentively, and if you get the comprehension, that helps a lot in a good writing.
Great, sir. How can a student overcome his fear of speaking?
That's very natural question.
Yes,
so
sir.
many students feel this.
Yes.
Actually, he must be confident, and he will be in confidence when he will sit among the people who are learners of English. Most of the people, most of the fellows of someone, they discourage him. So in this way, he will not be able to remove his fear. So I think he should enjoy his learning when he sits with 1 or 2 people who are actually speaker and learners of English language. So in this way, he can boost up his confidence, he can learn new things, and they can guide him how to overcome his fear. So I think he should change his company as well.
That's very helpful, sir. My second last question is, what if a student does not understand the examiner in the speaking test?
If examiner asks question in English and he is to give the answer in English, so he must ask him and request him to repeat the question. In this way, he will have some seconds to make the question, make the answer in his mind. And it is also possible that if examiner asks the question again, he can ask him in an easier way. That way could be very beneficial for the student.
Great, sir. My last question is very important. Does the accent matter?
Yes, accent matter, but I think speaking matters a lot. If you are speaking English, whether your accent dominates, your Patwari accent dominates, whether your Urdu accent dominates, that doesn't matter. Speaking matters a lot. If you are speaking whatever the accent you have got, I think that's okay. But if you think that I should speak in foreign accent and you are trying to, you are struggling to learn in this way, so I think it doesn't work. Speaking is important. Yes, if you have got some natural talent, that when you speak a bit like foreigners. So that's, I think, a natural gift of God. And even if you struggle or any student struggle to get this accent, he can get it. But if he speaks naturally in any accent, I think that works.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Noman. I think your answers are very precious and important for all the learners and listeners of our videos. Thank you so much for giving us time.
Most welcome, sir.
Thank you.